Hello everyone, welcome back to the Flutter GetX Masterclass. Before diving into the GetX Masterclass, I want to uh, clarify that there are two purposes that we use GetX. One part is for GetX utilities, where we can access the utilities and use the utilities of GetX. And the second part of GetX is we can use the GetX for the purpose of state management. In this episode, we are diving into the first part of our GetX journey, exploring the GetX utilities that will supercharge your Flutter app development. Today, we will kick things off with the focus on GetX utilities. But before we jump into the code, let's just create a brand new project. In my case, I have already created a brand new project with the dummy code of counter example. So you can just create it. I have just run the project to save the time. So let's just remove these dummy codes from here, and I'll be just creating a new dart file for my home screen, which will be home screen.dart, and here I will be just creating a stateful widget and name it home screen. That's it. Now I will be just calling my this class into my main.dart. In the example code, you see here we have a basic Flutter app. It uses the standard material app, but to harness the power of GetX utilities, you need to replace it with the get material app. Basically, what is the material app? The material app actually provides all the designs which are provided by Google. We can use all the fonts, all the text styles, all the widgets, all the containers, and all the designing section in how this material app basically. So it provides the colors and many more. So if we want to use the GetX utilities, so we need to replace this material app to the GetX material app. So let's just replace it, get material app. So before diving in with the get material app, we need to install the get package. So I'll be just installing it from my terminal. You can just visit pub.dev, or you can also install it with the terminal. So here is the command, which will be the flutter pub head, and that is get. So after some processes, it will just install our GetX package, and there you go, our package has been successfully installed. So great, now we will be just importing our GetX package. So I'll be just importing this package get.dart, and that's it, you are done. Now we will just remove our so I have already removed that. Great. So I will be using a scaffold in place of this placeholder. So I'll be just uh, giving an example of how can we create a snack bar, and we will compare this snack bar to our built-in snack bar, which is provided by the Flutter itself. So let's just try that. I'll be just using a app bar here. I'll be just giving a title to my page, which will be context, and that will be the GetX utilities. Utilities. That's it. Now I'll be just saving this, and we will see how white page. So I'll be using a plotting action button to execute the example. So when I click this floating action button, a snack bar should be appear. Floating action button, and it takes an on press function. So let's just create that. So you will see a floating action button here. So now let's just execute the get X utilities. So I'll be just giving the example of a snack bar. So how easily we can create a snack bar using the GetX package. So we write get dot. So we also need to import it in our this page. So I'll be just clicking this. It will automatically be imported in our project or the home screen file. So I'll be just get dot and the snack bar, and we will just add a title, Baloch dev, subscribe to Baloch dev YouTube channel. So that's it. So now when I click here, you will see a snack bar coming from the top of the screen. So that's it. We have just created a snack bar using the GetX snack bar used just in one line. So you can also play around with this snack bar. You can also design it according to your requirements. You can also change the background color. You can also give it some background gradients, box shadows, box radius, and progress indicator background color you want. You can do that. So let's just go inside this. So we will see the all the documentation of our this GetX snack bar. So you can play around, and you can just play with all of these uh, properties of this get snack bar. So I'll be just showing you some examples of some properties you can play around with all of them for your practice purposes. So here we can also change the background color of our uh, the snack bar, which will be the colors dot deep purple. I think it will be fine. So let's just check it. So you see we have got a deep purple color background snack bar here. So let's just change the text color, which will be the color text, and it will be colors dot white. So let's just again click on that snack bar. You see how amazing and beautiful snack bar uh, in the Flutter project. So you can also check the duration of which how much time it should stay on the screen. So you can also set the duration according to your requirements. I'll be just setting 10 seconds for now to show how this can stay on the screen for 10 seconds. So here you go. I have just clicked the button again, and you see a snack bar staying for 10 seconds on the screen. So you can also change the direction of your snack bar. It should come up from the top, or it should come from the bottom part. So we can also change that snack position, and it will take a snack position dot bottom. So now when I click this button, it will just pop up from the down or from the bottom. So you see you will get the snack bar from the bottom side of your application. And yeah, you can also, I'll be changing it at top. That's it. So you can also design this according to your requirements. You can change the radius, and you can just play around it. Or you this also has on tap function. When you click on this notification, it will do some kind of actions, which will be the on tap, and we will just print a statement that it is clicked. And see, when I click here, you will see the debug console it is clicked. So yeah, you can also use the built-in one. So I'll be just clicking the built-in. I'll be just creating the built-in one, which will come from escape messenger and the off context, and here you go, which is a show snackbar, the text. This is the built-in snackbar. That's it. So now when I click this, I'll be getting the built-in snackbar message and have a get X SnackBar message. It is as simple as that. Now let's explore the. When we press the button, we are using get.snackbar to display our snackbar. It is incredibly easy and powerful. But here is the challenge for you. In the comment section below, let us know which snackbar implementation you find easier to use. The built-in Flutter scaffold messenger, or the GetX get.snackbar. Plus, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the ring notification bell to stay updated with all exciting content in this series. And if you are finding this useful, please give us a thumbs up. Also remember to follow me on Instagram, Facebook and LinkedIn. Join our WhatsApp group and follow our WhatsApp channel. All these links are in the description below. This way you won't miss any updates or additional resources related to this series. That's it for today. In our next episode, we will continue our exploration of GetX utilities, uncovering more of its powerful features. So stay tuned and keep coding with Flutter.